Okay, oh, let's just set this camera properly. Okay, so let's sit on the edge of the block. Back nice and straight. The shoulders rolled back and above the hips. The neck long, so reaching up through the crown of the head. And softening the shoulders and the tummy. So your diaphragm can work freely. And gradually releasing the crown and the scalp. With the out breath, you begin to soften the entire body. The forehead, the face, and the back of the jaw. And the tongue. Throat and neck. And again, down through the shoulders, your relaxation sliding down through the arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and hands, all the way to the fingertips. Noticing the weight of your hands on your lap. As you soften the tummy some more. The chest soft, the back soft. The tummy and the lower back. Both sides of the buttocks being balanced on your block. And then releasing the hip joints, the thighs and knees, lower legs, ankles, and feet. Taking the soles of the feet all the way to the tips of the toes. Becoming aware of the entire body as one piece. Picturing your energy flowing through the entire body. Your attention is inwards and with the breath. For another moment or two, just observing the out breath, the movements of the tummy. As we now begin to take the in-breath a bit more deeply into the lungs, filling up the tummy, the lower back a little bit more with the out-breath, reversing that process, squeezing the tummy actively towards the spine to help empty the lungs more fully. And again, inhale, expanding the tummy, the lower back, the lower ribs round. With the out breath, squeezing from the bottom to the top, the lower abs now. the navel, the middle abs, the area above the navel, and the upper abs, the area just above the navel. So deeper breaths with each in breath, with each round, with each out breath, squeezing from the bottom to the top. So it's deep breaths, long out breaths, squeezing from the bottom to the top. Deep breaths, long out breaths. 3 more breaths in this way. Taking your time to finish your 3 full rounds. And at the end of your 3rd out breath, you can let go. Great. Francisca joined in and then dropped out. And I was like, oh, what happened? I just texted her and she said, oh, internet dropped out. So, see you soon. Okay. So let's begin today with just sitting as we are. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So shoulders front and up as you inhale, and as you exhale, back and down. Shoulder front and up, inhale. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, front and up. Exhale, back and down. Feel the stretch the back of the neck as you take the shoulders towards each other around the back. So emphasizing the movements of the shoulders as we take them towards each other around the back and towards the front. And lifting and synchronizing the breath with the movements. Inhaling front and up. Exhale, back and down. Engaging that ujjayi breath. Breath at the back of the throat. Can be just gentle. Good. Doesn't have to be a strong ujjayi. Next time you exhale around the back and down, let's go the other way around. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, front and down. Back and up. Exhale, front. And carry on. Good. Next time you exhale around the front and down. Morning, Francisca. And then inhaling just once towards the back and down, releasing the arms to the sides. Good morning. I thought you were escaping. You've given up. It's too early. No. Okay. Take the arms towards each other, opening the chest, just beginning. And then tops of the hands towards each other. Inhale, open. Opening the chest. Exhale, close top of the hands towards each other. Keep the tummy engaged from the bottom to the top, breathing more into the rib cage. Inhale and exhale. And inhaling, taking the arms up. And slowly taking the arms down to the sides. And back. Inhale forwards towards each other. Hand tops of the hands. And up. Okay, exhale to the sides and down. Let's cross the right leg in front, please. Fingertips to the mat. And then just moving the shoulders back and forth. Good. Releasing the upper back. Shoulders. Creating that space. As you soften the elbows and take the elbows away from each other. Just creating a bit more space in the upper back. Okay, and then slowing down those movements. And again. Now this time flipping the palms up. Inhale. Interlace the fingers. And as you exhale, press the palms up. Gently stretching the elbows. And as if you're just waking up in the morning, still in bed, just moving from side to side, stretching those muscles without lifting the shoulders. Keep the elbows gently bent and drawing the shoulder blades down. You want to release and not create any discomfort. And moving from side to side. Good. And then slowing down those movements, palms together, straighten the arms a bit more. Draw the shoulders back and down. Feel that you can work towards stretching the elbows a little, but drawing the shoulders back and down. So the elbows are not fully stretched yet. Maybe they are, depending on how supple you are. Inhale here. As you exhale, just bring the palms to the centers of the chest, thumbs to the center of the sternum. And as we inhale, opening, let's repeat this several times. Exhale down. Use the breath. Inhale forwards. Exhale, thumbs to chest. Inhale, open. It's a form of pranayama. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, palms up. Maybe gaze with the hands this time. Exhale, thumbs to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, thumbs to chest. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, palms out and up. Exhale, thumbs to chest. Last round. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms forwards. Exhale, thumbs to chest. Inhale, opening. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, palms flip up. This time, hold. Left palm turns out, bring it down to the side. Reach up through the right arm and feel just vertically first. Stretch. Now you're really lifting the shoulder. And the right shoulder, the left shoulder is down, the left shoulder is up. Stretching the entire side. Feel the stretch going from the iliac crest right here and through the entire length of the arm, all the way to the fingertips. Soften the fingertips. Abs engaged. And now you sink that shoulder, the shoulder blade into its socket. Bring the gaze towards the arm. And as you exhale, take the arm towards the ear and behind the ear if possible. But then soften. I'd like you to experience this, softening the shoulder blade, the top shoulder blade, the elbow a little bit, and feel how further towards the ear your arm can come. It's pretty remarkable, but there has to be some softness there. It can be just a tiny bit, but gradually you'll notice that the arm is getting closer to the ear. Don't forget to rotate the thigh, externally rotate the right thigh, and take it down to the mat. Doesn't matter if it's not touching the mat. And then walk that left hand away to intensify the stretch, keeping the right side of your buttock down on the mat. If the right side of the buttock lifts, today we want to keep it down. Work it down, pressing away with the left hand and the ear, the arm towards the ear. Keep working that right hip down. Keep breathing. And next time you inhale, bring the arm vertically, palm facing the front. Exhale, soften the elbow, dropping the arm behind. Keep the hand in line with the arm, experiencing that stretch in the entire side, inside of the arm, from the fingertips to the shoulders. Next time you inhale, bring the palm back up. Exhale, palm to the ceiling. Good. And inhale, coming back to center. Arms to shoulder height. As you exhale, turning towards your right, top of the left hand to the side of the leg. Press down with the back fingertips. Draw the right, both shoulders back and down and twist with the out breath more. And then you inhale, lifting the chest, lengthening the spine and twisting. Always be mindful in this twist not to take the body back, maintaining the shoulders right above the hips. So the shoulders getting to that perpendicular position in relation to the hips. Of course, it doesn't work like that for everyone. There's only so much one can twist the body, but squeeze the tummy from the bottom to the top, as the twisting action, twisting postures are great for irrigating the internal organs, activating them. And as you next inhale, long, come back to center. For one out breath only to the other side. With the torso upright. Then you inhale back to center. Exhale, release the arms, and let's cross the legs the other way around. Good. Walking the fingertips away to the sides. And flip the palms up, inhale. Interlace the fingers, exhale, palms up. And again, softening shoulder blades, stretching the sides of the torso. The intercostal muscles are the muscles between the ribs, but you're also working with the back muscles a lot here. And this can be quite strong. Just work towards softening but stretching, drawing the shoulders down. And pausing those movements, palms together. Inhale, straighten the arms a bit more. And as you exhale, the right arm comes down. Walk the right fingertip away and reach up vertically through the left arm. You're lifting the left shoulder and drawing the right shoulder down the back. You're maintaining the shoulders in line with the pelvis and the arm in line with the pelvis as well. The right arm. Feel that stretch. At the same time, keep working the right buttock down and keep working that left thigh down, externally rotating the left side. Good. And stretching, get that nice stretch. And now this time around, we sink the throat, the shoulder into its socket, the humerus and the shoulder blade. Find some softness there. And as you inhale, then exhale, taking the arm towards the ear. Working the left hip down to the mat. And then bringing the chin towards the armpit. So your arm, working the arm towards the ear and towards the back as well. For some, the arm will come behind the head. For some, it will not, but it's fine to keep that left hip down, left buttock down, working the left thigh down as well. Good. Find some softness in the shoulder blades, soften then the elbow a little bit and then straighten again a little bit more. Very good, ladies. And as you next inhale, bring the arm back up, keeping the side stretched, the palm facing the front. Exhale, softening the elbow and dropping the arm behind, keeping the hand in line with the arm. Feeling the stretch on the inside of the arm, and as you inhale, bring the arm back up. Exhale, palm facing the ceiling. Stretching, and as you inhale, back to center. As you exhale, turning towards your left, top of the right hand to the side. Keep the shoulders in line with the pelvis, and with each out breath, you twist. So you inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, rolling the shoulders back, and as you exhale, twist. And keep going with each out breath. Yes, and with each out breath, you take that right shoulder further back, and the left shoulder further back as well. Good. Actually, the right shoulder forwards, left shoulder back. As you inhale, back to center. Arms to shoulder height, exhale. Release the arms, fingertips lightly to the mat, and then softening the shoulders. Good. Breathing through the nose. Wonderful. Okay, let's bring the hands together and just rub the hands vigorously. And the tops of the hands. Good. Let's tap the face, the cheeks, and back to the back of the jaw, close to the ears, and then the back of the jaw, and the entire length of the jaw towards the chin, and around the mouth, the upper lips, and back up towards the ears and the cheeks, and then pulling the ears, earlobes, and massaging the ears all around. Stay light now. Getting earlier and earlier. Good. And now with the fingertips in the center of the forehead, like this, opening the forehead towards the temples and the back of the jaw, and repeat 3 times. Good. And then with the inside of the fingers on the bridge of the nose, sliding down towards the cheeks. Wonderful. And then with the hands to the base of the neck, massaging the back of the neck, down towards the shoulders, and sometimes towards the collarbone as well. Lengthening those neck muscles. Okay. And then releasing the hands to the sides. Let's do some neck movements with the fingertips away, so the shoulder blades are apart and relaxed. Inhale here as you exhale, turning the head to the right. And inhale back to center, exhale, head to the left. So really softly, inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale back to center, and exhale, drop the ear to the right shoulder. Relax both shoulders down. Sense of engagement of the pelvic floor. Good. And from here, gently bringing the chin towards the shoulder. So looking toward the shoulder, towards the arm. Good. And in this way, just bring the head back to center, vertically, and then turn the head back to the center. And exhale, dropping the ear to the left shoulder. Stay here. Find some soft movements here, tiny movements to release the right side of your neck. And then gently taking the gaze towards the shoulder and arm and hand. Good. And before you look straight ahead, you bring the head back to center, inhaling, exhaling to the center. Very good. Softening the shoulders a little bit more. Very good. And let's interlace the fingers again and warm up the wrists. You And do so slowly if you like, or a little bit faster, but keep the fingertips soft so you can isolate that movement of the wrists. So think of it as like an oiling action, oiling your joints. So softening as you move, creating space in between the joints. Good. And releasing the arms, stretching the palms and the fingertips. And as you inhale, pull, bend, and flex the fingers, tighten the hands. As you exhale, spread the fingers and the palms. Inhale, pulling. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, pulling. Opening the chest, exhale, stretch. Spread the fingers and the palms, pull, tighten, and carry on. Let's begin to move the arms go upwards. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Oh, find some organic movement, nothing like too mechanical. Just find that you can softly keep creating round movements and stretching and bending and stretching and bending and using the breath. Good. And then now begin to speed up those movements using the breath. You're going to speed up the breath as well, synchronizing breath and movement. And now really softly releasing the arms forwards and up. Good. Sides, down and forwards. Feel that you're shaking the shoulders, releasing the shoulders, the back muscles, the entire length of the arms. The neck is neutral, the tummy gently engaged. Good. Last time, all the way down. And then softly relax the arms, shoulders, everything really softs down. Good. And let's come for supine position, lying on your back. Good. As you lie on your back, the entire length of the spine down. You can grab the knees, fingertips facing down. And whichever way you like, softening the knees. I sometimes, instead of doing them simultaneously, I just move one and the other one just following, which is a nice way of releasing as well. Releasing the hip joints, and with that same intention of oiling the joints, find some softness in the movement, even though you want to widen the movement with each turn. To open the hip, just feel that you're oiling the point where your thigh bone inserts into its socket. Good. Feel that sense of engagement of your pelvic floor, of your lower abs, middle abs. Wonderful. And if you're doing just one way, let's go the other way around. So doing both ways, picturing the pelvic girdle releasing. Very good, ladies. Excellent. Neck is long. And releasing the feet to the mat. If you're wearing socks, you can take the socks off. Really practice. It's always a little bit colder. We want to warm up the body before we have the feet there, depending on how warm your room is. This is a pretty cold one. So lift your right foot and let's turn that foot where it is, just crossing the leg over the ankle, over the other leg, and just warming up the ankle as you turn the foot one way. Good. And the other way. Nice. I remember the first ever time I went to, this was not a yoga class, but it was a bit like yoga. It was like a stretching lesson with this really wonderful dancer. He was a classical dancer. He's still a friend, kind of. And he used to do everything on the spot, like creating on the spot. And I remember just a simple movement, I couldn't do it. And I felt like, oh my God, I can't turn my ankle. Let's cross the other way around and do the other side. It was a wonderful class, great music, jazz, and in Rio, this was in Rio de Janeiro. Turning one way and the other way. He was incredibly tall. He must be about 195, like, I don't know, 6'5", 6'3", I don't know. Good. Yeah, more than that, yeah, 6'5" or 6. Okay, and then releasing the crossing. Once again, just cross the right leg, the right over the left, and squeeze the shin or the thigh, the left thigh or the shin. Left thigh would be the first move, and then the other one. Doing the left now. Good. And let's cross again, the right over the left. Feel that it's a little bit softer now. So the right arm is through the legs and the left arm is on the outside. Good. And then releasing the leg and bringing the left foot down to the mat, rolling onto the inner edge of that left foot and take the knees to the right side. Make sure that the whole body doesn't turn, like the pelvis doesn't move from the center of your mat. Keep reaching forwards with the left knee, working on the adduction of your left side, tucking the bottom gently in, engaging pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs. Good. The arms are in cactus or along the shoulders. Good. And then next time you inhale, coming back to center, flattening the left foot down. And cross the legs the other way around, left ankle over the right knee. And then rolling onto the inner edge of the right foot, taking the leg through to the other side. And then gently tucking the bottom in, under, and reaching diagonally forwards with that right knee. Engaging pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, abs engaged, arms, and cactus. Great. And as you inhale, bring the legs back to center. Release the crossing, bring the arms along the sides of the body. And here we will press down and forwards with the big toes. Make sure that your heels are just about 10 centimeters or 5 centimeters away from your fingertips. And as you press down and forwards with the big toes, the feet slightly pigeon-toed, tuck the bottom under as you exhale and peel the entire spine off the mat, lifting the pelvis, pressing down with the arms, lifting the pelvis. Press down with the arms, shoulders down on the mat, press the shoulders down, press the palms, the elbows down, fingertips together. Engage the buttocks to lift the pelvis a millimeter more. Tuck the tummy in from the pelvic floor upwards and press down forwards and lift a little bit more with each out breath. So you're bringing the upper chest towards chin, pressing down a bit more strongly with the arms, lifting and slowly coming down, vertebra by vertebra. Very good. Tucking the bottom under all the way so you can really land vertebra by vertebra all the way to the sacrum and tailbone. Okay, so we're quite warmed up now. Let's this time bring the feet together. Repeat that action and then inhale first as you exhale. Tuck the bottom under, engaging pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, upper abs, and lifting. And now this time around, interlace the fingers, keeping the arms down. Tuck the shoulders under, as if hiding the shoulders under your chest, under your back. Press down with the hands and the arms to lift the pelvis a little bit more. Shift the weight to your left foot a bit more and release the right leg up. Stretching the right leg. Tuck the bottom under and press the base of the toes against the ceiling to stretch the back of the leg a bit more. Pressing down and forwards with the front, with the left big toe. Stretching the right leg, back of the knee stretched. Good, and then releasing, bending that top leg. Don't lower the back, hold it. The inside of the feet touch again. And as you next exhale, tuck the bottom under, lift the pelvis a little bit more, press down and strongly with the arms and shoulders and lift the left leg up. Press with the base of the big toes, towards the ceiling, pressing down and forwards with the front big toe. So the position of the right foot is very important because if the shin is not vertical, you're not going to have enough steadiness to lift the pelvis, if that's the right word. And bending the top knee and untucking the shoulders, releasing the hands and slowly lowering the upper back, middle back, lower back, sacrum, keeping the neck long. Wonderful. Stopping for a moment, relax the shoulders and the arms. Bring the knees towards the chest softly. Keep lengthening the tailbone and the sacrum down to flatten the back. Gently pulling the knees towards the chest, very gently. Good. And now feel that you can shift the position of the hands more towards the sides of the, or towards the front, just below the knees. And then in this position, squeeze the knees towards the chest and lift the head, the forehead towards the knees. Lengthening, flexing the spine, this time but gently. Keep breathing. Direct the breath to the back more so you don't fill up the tummy, which is a little bit crushed now. And very slowly, lowering the upper back and the neck, the head down, and stretching the arms. Release the feet to the mat, feet hip width, roll onto one side. Let's come to the good old cat. So cat is always a wonderful posture. I love cat. It's one of the first postures I learned. And it's so excellent for the spine to bring energy to the spine. Always thinking of starting from a neutral cat with the inside of the elbows facing each other, the thighs vertical. Draw the shoulders back, engage the tummy gently, looking between the hands. Make sure the position of the hands is parallel, so the mid finger is parallel towards each other, to each other. Engaging pelvic floor, lower abs, middle abs, upper abs. And as you inhale, begin to rotate the pelvis towards the ceiling, lifting the sit bones, Gently taking the gaze, draw the shoulders back. You can soften the elbows a little without collapsing the torso in between your shoulders. As you exhale, tuck the bottom under firstly and bring the chin towards the chest. Softly to begin with. Pressing down and forwards with the hands, gently keep breathing, directing the breath to the upper back. Engaging the tummy, nothing too strongly. Liquid movements, liquid actions. And inhale, unroll, soften the elbows a little. Unroll the neck, sag the lower back, draw the shoulders back, reach forwards through the sternum. And that's when you want to press down and pull your mat towards the chest. It's very beautiful outside. Nice day, beautiful sunlight. As you exhale, tucking the bottom under, chin to chest. And let's go a little bit faster now. With each breath, one movement. Inhale up. Exhale down. Feel the entire length of your spine working. Abs engaged. Inhale, unroll. Look up. Exhale. Chin to chest. Good. Always using those actions, the hand actions, to enhance the movement. Very good, ladies. And from here, next time, you inhale for a flat back. Step the arms forwards, the hands forwards. Take the bottom back and up, lengthening the spine. Take the body back. Keep the hands where they are. You can allow the hands to slide a little bit today and relax the head down. The hands slide a little bit, but the arms remain stretched. So you can really get a nice lengthening action in the spine and the back muscles. Widen the elbows a little bit to create more space. Draw the shoulders back. And next time you inhale, bring the chin to the chest and come up, bringing the shoulders above the wrists, maybe a little bit beyond. Adjust the position of the knees, drop the pelvis a little bit more. And then beginning to turn the pelvis one way. Not too long here, let's go the other way. Excellent. And pausing with the pelvis down. Draw the shoulders back, tuck the toes under. Lift the knees off the mat into a plank position. Press down and forwards with the arms, with the hands. Engage plank. Engage the glutes, reaching back through the heels. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift the bottom to the ceiling for downward dog. And make it soft to begin with, taking one heel down at a time. And reaching up to the corner, the back corner of your ceiling, to lengthen through the sit bones, working the chest towards the thighs, looking underneath each armpit as you take that same side, that same heel down. Take the right heel looking underneath the right armpit, left heel looking underneath the left arm. Let's make it all liquid, moving. Feel that you're not putting pressure in the shoulder blades, drawing the shoulder blades apart, creating space in the upper back. A lot of times in face-to-face class, when people are in downward dog, they will invariably, a lot of the times, draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Just a little touch to separate the shoulder blades, and they put their shoulder blades in the right position. It's remarkable. Slowing down those movements. Inhale, bring the shoulders to the right above the wrists, and then exhale, drop the knees, and again, tops of the feet to the mat, sit back. Let's repeat this several times. And as you sit in between the heels, chin to chest, inhale, come up with the chin on the chest. When the shoulders come right above the wrists, unroll the neck, drop the pelvis a bit more. Looking up, exhale, sit back. Chin to chest. Inhale, come up. Not allowing the knees to splay. Unroll the neck as your shoulders come above the wrist. Look up a bit more. Adjust the position of the knees. Come back as you exhale. Inhale, unroll. Look up. Exhale, sit back. Tuck the toes under. Downward dog. Adjust your downward dog. The feet are hip width. Shift the weight to the left foot. Inhale, take the right leg up and open the hip and bend the knee. Shift the weight a little bit more to the left hand. You can even lift the heel of the right hand off the mat. Just allow the top lower leg to dangle. Reach the chest forwards towards the front of the mat. Good, opening the hip. And as you next, and then close the hip first. And as you next inhale, step the foot in between the hands. For a high lunge, draw the shoulder, reach forwards through the sternum. Draw the shoulders back, reach back through the back heel to stretch the back leg. Good. Flatten the left hand on the mat. Keep hugging the rib cage with your right leg, your right thigh. The back leg is straight. Shift the weight to the left hand, and as you inhale, take the right hand up into the twist. Good. Wonderful. Stay. Keep breathing. Reach the collarbone forwards and draw the shoulders back. Excellent. And as you exhale, take that top hand all the way to the front. Bring the hand to the inside of the foot. Wiggle the toes of the back foot and begin to take that left leg back, the knee back and down into a low lunge position, sort of. And back, creating that 45-degree angle. Take the knee back, okay, without losing that position of the front knee, and then roll to the edge of the right foot. Fingertips and toes in line, draw the shoulder blades back and down, lengthen the collarbone forwards, and bring the right hand to the thigh. Grab the thigh and externally rotate that thigh to roll onto the edge of the foot more. Reach the chest forwards, draw the shoulder blades back, shoulders back. Maybe bring the right hand to the outside of your left leg, taking the shoulders back and getting to a bit of a twist, looking over your shoulder. If that's not too much for your neck, if it's too much, just keep the neck soft. It's too early. Opening the body, abs engaged. As you inhale, take the right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, take the arm all the way to the front, to the inside of the mat, inside of the foot. Flatten the right foot down. Straighten the back leg. Now shift the right hand to the outside of the foot, back to high lunge fingertips. On the mat, reach forward through the chest. Reach back through the back heel, draw the shoulders back. Good. And now here, we will shift the weight to the left hand and slide the right foot back. Flatten the right hand into plank. Adjust your plank. Inhale in plank, and as you exhale, take the bottom all the way to the corner of the ceiling for your downward dog. Adjust your downward dog, work the chest towards the thighs, the knees can be bent. Take the heels down a little bit more to straighten the back of the legs. And next time you inhale, take the left leg up and stretch away, open the hip. Bend the top knee, and now you shift the weight to the right hand more. Take the right heel down a bit more to straighten the leg. You can be on the fingertips of your left hand this time. Maybe looking underneath the left armpit, not allowing the right foot to turn. The toes still facing forwards. The top leg is just dangling there. Abs engaged. Top leg just dangling, abs engaged. Wonderful. And then closing the hip. Straighten keep the knee bent and swing the foot in between the hands. Reaching back through the back heel, reaching forward through the sternum, draw the shoulders back. Reach forward through the sternum, reach back through the back heel, shoulders back. Keep hugging the rib cage with your left thigh. And then flattening the right hand on the mat, fingertips and toes in line. Inhale, hugging the rib cage with the thigh. Take the left arm up and hold. Don't forget to reach back through the back heel. Left thigh into the midline of the body. Keep, yes, good. Next time you exhale, take the top arm towards the front and all the way down to the inside. The hand ends up on the inside of the foot, fingertips and toes together. Together in line, wriggle the toes of the back foot, lowering the back knee. Keep hugging that the rib cage with the shoulder, hugging the left shoulder with the left knee. And take the knee down and back, the right knee down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back, without compromising the angle in the left foot knee. Top the right knee to the foot, sorry, to the mat, and then roll onto the edge of the left foot. If I were not so picky, I would be more general in my instructions, but there's so much to it. But I would agree that a lot of words, a lot of instructions can be complicated as well. But because you're so experienced, you've been coming for so long, opening the hip, maybe the hand on the outside of the right thigh. And I believe gradually those informations sink in more and more. Draw the shoulders back. Maybe gaze over the shoulder or maybe not. See how you feel. Good. Reach the chest forwards, draw the shoulders back. Okay, as you inhale, take the arm all the way up, flatten the foot on the mat, tuck the toes of the back foot, bring the hand to square the front foot, and now you're back in high lunge. Same actions, hugging the rib cage with the left thigh, reaching forward through the chest, drawing the shoulders back, reaching back through the back heel. Shift the weight to the right hand a bit more, and step the left foot back into plank. Adjust your plank for 5 breaths. Ladies, inside of the elbows facing each other. Inhale. Exhale, pressing down and forwards with the hands, pressing down and back with the base of the toes, with the heels. So you're pressing down with the base of the toes and reaching back to the heels. This is 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. And next time you exhale, roll onto your toes, tops of the foot, tops of the feet on the mat. Bend the elbows. Chin, chest to the floor. The elbows, the upper arms rubbing against the rib cage. Very good. And stay here for a moment. Strengthening your arms and taking the elbows down to draw the shoulders back. Sagging the lower back. Extending the spine. And as you inhale long, hovering the chin forwards. Slowly and now upwards. Keep the knees down. Draw the shoulders back. Draw the shoulders back. Reach the sternum forwards. Tuck the tummy in. Tuck the tailbone under. Tuck the tummy in. Draw the shoulders back. It can be intense. Next time you will adjust the knees so that they remain at shoulder hip width. And as you exhale, take the seat back. Pause in child's pose this time. Keep the hands where they are. Lengthen the spine, drop the head down. Widen the elbows to create space in the upper back. And then again, reach the chest forwards to lengthen the spine. And then lower again. Good. And relax the elbows down. Connect with your breath. Keep breathing. You can use this, take this opportunity to maybe flicker the fingers. Create some movement to your wrists to release the wrists and the hands. It's a beautiful day out. Stretch the arms forwards. Inhale, come up. Tuck the toes under, exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Adjust your downward dog. 2. 2, press away with the hand. Work the chest towards the thighs. 3, chin towards the chest. 3, feel that you can create space in the upper back. 4. 5. 5, as you inhale, walk the feet towards the space between the hands, pause at the front, feet hip width, relax the elbows, relax the shoulders, relax the head down. Good. Feel that now. In this position with the knees bent, maybe your lower ribs are touching the upper thighs. Stay there. But keep a sense of engagement of your sit bones. Action in the sit bones as lifting the sit bones towards the ceiling, maintain the lower ribs touching the upper thighs, wiggle a little bit to release the back muscles, relax the head down. Good. Wonderful. And from here, bring the left hand right under your face. Inhale, reach the chest forwards. And now begin to straighten the right leg and take the right hand up into the twist. Right leg straight. Forming the hand, forming a triangle with the feet. Good. The right arm up. Maybe you can turn the palm and bring the arm with the out breath across the back so you can get the bind by placing the fingertips on the inside of your left upper thigh. And then with each out breath, you twist, stretch the back of your right leg even more. Looking over your shoulder, be mindful not to move the whole body to the left side of the mat. The twist happening in line with the center of your mat as you straighten the right leg. Hold it, tuck the tummy in. Don't forget to reach forward through the sternum to lengthen the spine. As you inhale, release the bind. If you have the bind, take the arm up. Exhale, bend the right knee and bring the left hand down, but still lengthening the collarbone forwards. And here, we're keeping that lengthening through the collarbone. Inhale, take the left arm up, straighten the left leg without moving the entire body to the right, keeping the body in line with the center of your mat. Abs engaged, draw the shoulders back, fingertips gently together. And thumb. And not allowing that right knee to splay outward. Okay. And keeping the lengthening through the collarbone, soften the knee and bring the arm down. Okay, now we're going to repeat the action, but this time around, inhale, reaching forward through the collarbone, taking the right leg, the right arm up and straightening the left leg. So it will require more action in the collarbone to lengthen the spine. Left leg stretching, maybe even both legs, but maybe with the right knee bent makes it easier. Keep breathing. Keep twisting. Draw the shoulders back. Lovely. And as you next exhale, soften the knee, bring the hand down. Lengthening the collarbone forwards, abs engaged. And swapping hands, take the left hand up, stretching the right leg. Maybe the left leg as well. Abs engaged. Draw the shoulders back. Stretch the back of the legs into the twist. Fingertips gently together at the top. Twisting the shoulders. And as you next exhale, bend both knees and bring the arm down. Lengthen the collarbone forwards. Have the hands about a foot ahead of the foot, your feet. And inhale, reach the chest forwards and straighten the back of the legs a bit more. The neck in line with the spine. Lengthening the spine, back of the legs straight. I know you can both do that. Maybe using a block if you need. Reaching away with the hands. It's fine to use a block. You can use the block diagonally. So as in line with the arms. Abs super engaged. And bringing the ears in between the arms. So the neck is in line with the shoulders. No, the neck is in line with the spine. What's going on? I know what's going on. Lack of sleep. So I went to work yesterday, forgot my keys, couldn't get in, and had to wait for 2.5 hours in the pub for drinking non-alcoholic beers. Okay, from here we will bring the hands to the hips and bend the knees. Reach forwards through the chest, bringing the body to an upright position. Wonderful, elbows towards each other. As you exhale, turn the body towards your right side. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Now, the fingertips are facing forwards, the thumbs are at the back. Pivot on your left thumb and bring the hand to the sacrum. So just this action. Okay, so the fingertips are facing down, bend the knees deeply. This time around, release the right arm, reach the arm forwards, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, bend the knees even more and bring the top of your right hand to the outside of your knee. And twist. Knees are in line. So if you look down towards your knees, make sure the right knee is not racing the left. It will try to, but maintain the knees in line. Good. Can we slide that right arm along the leg, along the knee? Even further down. Maybe bring the hand to your block on your right side, or just slide in the hands. You don't need to have that block. Twisting, lengthening the collarbone forwards. The left hand is in the sacrum. Now maybe you can release that hand if that feels right for you. Slide the right hand along the leg a bit, along the knee a bit more. So fingertips in line. Careful not to move the whole body to the left. It's a twist. It's the mid-back twist. The tucking of the abs and focusing on the mid-back twist helps a lot in keeping the collarbone forwards as well. Next time you exhale, bring that top hand back to sacrum, and then flip on pivot on the thumb. Bring the hand back to the starting position, the right hand to the starting position, the elbows towards each other. And then as you inhale, reach the chest forwards, draw the shoulders back and down. Bring the body to an upright position. Okay, release the arms for a moment in Tadasana with the feet hip width. Connect with your breath. Gentle Ujjayi. Wonderful. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, as you exhale, turn towards your right. Soft twist. Abs engaged. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend the knees. Elbows towards each other. Fingertips facing forwards, the thumbs just on the back of your hip. Now pivot on the right thumb. Bring the hand to the sacrum with the fingertips facing down. The knees advance. Inhale, reach the left arm forwards. Lengthen the collarbone, the sternum forwards and up. And as you exhale, bring the top of your left hand to the outside of your knee. Inhale, reach the chest forwards. Lift through the sit bone and maybe slide that left hand along the leg and along the knee, and twist, looking up. Don't forget to reach forward through the sternum, and don't forget that the twist is happening in line with the midline of your mat. Maybe release the right hand down, up. Keep breathing. Check the knees. The left knee is trying to raise the right. Try to resist by taking the left hip back. So the action is in the hip. Take the left hip back and breathe into the twist. Keep breathing. And bringing the top hand to the sacrum, reaching the chest forwards. Inhale, come back up. And now pivot on that right thumb, bringing the hand facing forwards, both hands to the hips, elbows towards each other. Lengthen the collarbone forwards, elbows towards each other. And as you exhale, forward fold once again. Okay, grab the big toes with the peace sign, with the index and mid fingers. On each hand, draw the crown of the head down. Widen the elbows and begin to lift through the sit bones, but you want to keep the lower ribs touching the upper thighs as much as possible. Or if it's too much for you to grab the big toes, grab the ankles, or just above the ankles, reach the crown of the head down to lengthen the back of your neck, but work the shoulder blades up towards the pelvis. And the legs should be shaking here. Lifting through the sit bones, elbows wide to create space in the upper back, abs super engaged, the neck is relaxed, crown of the head down. Legs should be shaking and straighten. Some of you are really supple, and I know that. So the legs might not be shaking, but keep working strongly, stretching the back of the legs. Keep breathing into your back. And as you next inhale, release the action, reach the chest forwards, lengthening the spine. Bring the hands by the feet. Inhale, forwards, maybe fingertips to the mat, lengthening the spine and the back of the legs. And as you exhale, forward fold again, and slide your left foot all the way back. Back to high lunge. Wiggle the toes back, not staying too long in high lunge. Reaching the chest forwards, knee down and back, down and back, down and back, getting that nice stretch in the front of the thigh, top of the foot to the mat. Left hand to the hip, right hand to the hip. And shoulders parallel to the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Good. And as you inhale, release the left arm, take it forwards. Exhale, bring the top of the hand to the outside of the knee. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale, use the left hand as leverage to twist. Keep twisting. Use 3 breaths to twist. And then inhale, come back to center, releasing the bind of the front knee. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, palms turn out, bring them up. Keep the arms shoulder width. This time, draw the shoulders back and down. Lower the pelvis a little bit more. Take the arms back. Space between the fingertips. Drop, maybe drop the head back. Lift the collarbone upwards. Draw the shoulders back, softening the shoulder blades down the back. Reaching the pelvis forwards. Interlace the fingers. And then here, bring the head back to center. And softening the elbows. Just for a moment. Good. And slowing down, straightening the elbows, hands maybe together. This time, elbows parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Square the front foot, straighten the back leg into plank. Into high lunge, excuse me. Shift the weights to the left hand and step the right foot back into plank. Hold plank, reach the chest forwards. Tailbone down. 5 breaths in plank. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Inhale as you exhale. Let's try and lower plank straight as you are, maybe without the knees down. Inhale, roll onto your toes forwards and up for upper dog. Maybe the knees off the mat now. Exhale for downward dog. And then begin to walk the feet through the space between the hands. Feet hip width at the front. Reach forward through the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Crown of the head down. And again, grab the big toes with the index and mid fingers. Bend the elbows. Reach up through the sit bones. Draw the crown of the head down. Stretching the back of the legs a bit more. Reaching down through the ground, elbows wide. Reaching up through the sit bones, reaching up through the sit bones. Good, feeling that body and thigh contact. And as you inhale, reach the chest forwards. Bring the hands forwards for a flat back, lengthening the spine, lifting through the sit bones. Good, and this time around, we'll bring the hands by the feet and slide the right foot back into a high lunge, reaching the chest forwards, transitional high lunge. Begin to wiggle the toes of the right foot, not allowing the left knee to splay this time. Take the knee down and back, down and back, down and back. My God, it's 8:15 already. Top of the foot to the mat. Draw the shoulders back. Right hand to the hip, left hand to the hip. Square the hips. Lower the pelvis a little bit more. Release the hands. Actually, pivot on the left toe, the left thumb. Inhale, reach the right arm forwards. Exhale, arm down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. And now release the left arm. Keep lowering that right hand so the shoulders remain in line with each other. Keep twisting with each out breath. Good. And as you next inhale, come back to center, lifting both arms to shoulder height. Bend the front knee, lower the pelvis, release the arms down as you exhale. Inhale, palms turn out and take them all the way up to the ceiling. Keep the arms shoulder width. Take the arms towards the ear, lower the ears, lower the pelvis, interlace the fingers, and just move the elbows for a little bit. To release the upper back a bit more, and then release the arms again. Good, maybe the hands together this time. Taking the upper back further back. Tucking the tummy in. Maybe the head is not back, maybe the head is forwards, depending on how you're feeling in your neck. Good. Inhale back to center, exhale, palms turn out, forward fold. Lengthening the collarbone so that the spine remains long, fingertips squaring the front foot, tuck the toes of the back foot, straighten the back leg. Good, and then shifting the weight to the right hand, stepping the left foot back into plank. And 5 breaths in plank. Inhale, exhale. 2, reach back to the heels. 3, abs engaged, shoulders back. 4, 5, inhale, maybe bend the elbows without lowering the knees. Elbows, upper arms rubbing against the rib cage, roll onto your toes forwards as you inhale. Shoulders back and down, unroll the neck. See how much better your upper dog is with the knees off the mat. Working on the back bend, shoulders back, abs engaged. And as you exhale for downward dog. Inhale for 1. Out for 1. Reach the sit bones up. 2. Out for 2. Press down and away with the undersides of the fingers. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. Inhale for transitional plank. Exhale, roll onto your toes, knees down. Now bring the knees together this time. Reach the chest forwards, tops of the feet to the mat. And lengthening the spine first. Lowering the lower ribs, middle ribs. Lengthening the collarbone forwards, take the arms back. If you know you can't have your forehead on the mat, then bring your block under your forehead. Relax the shoulders down towards the mat. And direct the breath to your back. In child's pose. Great. Stay in child's pose for a few more breaths. And then here you can stretch the arms forwards. Inhale, come up, cross the ankles. Sit back and then lie down on your back for your happy baby. Holding the outer edges of the feet. Lengthen the neck. The neck will try to extend. Lengthen the neck. And soften. So you're bringing the knees towards the outside of the armpits. And you want to keep your calves vertical, more or less. And massaging the lower back as you wiggle from side to side. Neck long. Lengthening the tailbone down. Now you can begin to straighten one leg and the other. Just create more massaging action in your back, keeping the neck long. Wonderful, and slowing down those movements, releasing the feet. Bring the feet back to the mat. Release the arms along the sides. The palms facing up. Just stay here for a moment. Maybe you can have Supta Baddha Konasana with the feet together, dropping the knees to the sides if that feels right for you. Otherwise, stay with the knees bent. Connecting with your breath. Softening the pelvis. Softening the tummy. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the knees together and roll to one side. Come up for a sitting position. Great, it's just you now. Francisca had to leave. So let's do our pranayama. I'll be counting to 6. You know the practice, Balaji. Shoulders back and down and above the hips, neck long. Check which nostril you will begin with. Let's do 2 minutes today. As we got a little carried away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carry on counting in your mind. Next time you exhale through the side you began with, you can come for your meditation for another couple of minutes of meditation. Taking your time to finish your rounds. Good. The neck long, the spine long. Shoulders and elbows relaxed. Index fingers and palms gently pressing. Allowing your breath to return to a spontaneous pattern. Face soft. Focusing at a point right beneath the entrance of your nostrils. Good. We have another 3 minutes for Shavasana, or if you want to stay in meditation for a bit longer, you're most welcome to. So in Shavasana, you want to lengthen through the tailbone, tucking the bottom under, and reaching forward through the heels, lengthening the back of the legs, allowing your feet to roll outwards comfortably. arms away from the body, so your palms can comfortably face the ceiling. Relax the pelvis, pelvis melting down. Shoulder blades melting down. Shoulders are down towards the pelvis. Softening the soles, the palms, the face, and the entire scalp. Noticing the weight of your head on the mat. Becoming aware of your entire body. Feeling your skin all around the entire length of your body. And stay with your breath. And deepening the breath, wiggling toes, fingertips when you're ready. Rolling onto one side to finish with one arm. Okay, let's give ourselves 2 breaths, setting out the intention for this arm, connecting firstly with your inner child, your point of purity. 2 breaths before your arm. Inhale. Exhale long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for your arm. Right thoughts, right words, right intentions. Namaste. Thank you.